Hey guys, it's Strand and I am back with another tutorial video on Pokemon Sword. Today I'm going to teach you how to beat the Dragon type gym leader Raihan. Okay, but before you can actually defeat the Dragon type gym leader, you need to defeat the other gym leaders first. So the first leader that you are assigned to defeat is Milo, aka the Grass type gym leader. The next gym leader that you have to defeat is Nessa, or the Water type gym leader. Then, the next gym leader that you are assigned to defeat is Kabu, the Fire type gym leader. Okay, believe it or not, Bea, the Fighting type gym leader, actually took me overnight to defeat, and I was like really weak back then when I tried to defeat her, but now I'm good with it. I'm good. Next up, you have to defeat Opal, and she is the Fairy type gym leader. She has been gym leader apparently for like 20 years. Okay, so the next gym leader that you're going to want to defeat is Pierre, and he is the older brother of your rival, Marnie, and he is apparently the weakest gym leader, so it'll be a breeze defeating him. Okay, so finally, the moment that everyone has been waiting for, how to defeat Raihan. So before you enter Raihan's gym, you need to do his gym mission first. You have to defeat 3 Pokemon trainers in double battles as seen as in this picture. After defeating the 3 trainers, you are assigned to go back to the gym and fight Raihan. Before you enter his gym, I recommend that you change your party first and add some fairy types and fighting types in there so it'll be easier to defeat Raihan. When you're already in battle with Raihan, the first Pokemons that he will send out is Flygon and Gigalith. Please use fairy types or fighting types in this round because it works best for both Flygon and Gigalith. When I was in this round, I used Cinderace and Hatrena. I also forgot to mention earlier that you should have like any distraction Pokemon in your party. Distraction Pokemons are basically like Pokemons that you never use. Put them in your party so that if ever like Raihan Dynamaxes his Pokemon, you will have all of your useful Pokemons alive. Trust me, this is how I beat him. I also really recommend that you Dynamax your Pokemon before Raihan so that it'll be easier. Also, the Pokemon that you should Dynamax are Fairy types because Dragon types don't like Fairy types. Now, this is a very common battle tip, but please, Pookie, spend your money on potions. Also, about earlier when I said that you should spend your money on potions, you're lucky if they actually work in Raihan's battle. Because when I spent all of my money on potions, they wouldn't work. They wouldn't work. Every time I would apply like a revive on my Pokemon, it would always say like, oh, this other challenger used a revive, but it had no effect. Like, bro! Nurse Joy told me to spend all of my money on potions! I hated Raihan's battle like so much. If you actually want to defeat Raihan, it's gonna take you like a whole damn month. I'm sorry, brother. I'm sorry. Okay, so as you can see in this picture, the next Pokemon that you will be sending out is Duraludon and Sandakoda. Now for this round, I recommend using a Dark type Pokemon and a Fairy type Pokemon. Now, if you haven't Dynamaxed your Pokemon before Raihan, like I said, you should Dynamax the Fairy type one. Hey, I'm back with another battle tip break because I forgot to include this in the other battle tip break. Okay, so if you only have one distraction Pokemon because apparently you haven't caught that much Pokemon yet. So if you have only one distraction Pokemon, that distraction Pokemon should be like high level, because if you only have one distraction Pokemon, then they will have like, and if they're like high HP or like high level, I recommend that kind of distraction Pokemon, because it will probably take like, I don't know, like 25 hits before you even kill that Pokemon. So what I'm trying to say here, if you don't understand my really bad grammar, what I'm trying to say is, if you have only one distraction Pokemon, their HP should be like higher than Dynamax level. If you only have one distraction Pokemon, however, but they're not like good level, before you fight Raihan, you should have your distraction Pokemon in your party and like just go out and like go out of Hammerlock, like fight a bunch of Pokemons to like level your distraction Pokemon. Okay, so we are finally done with this boring tutorial made by a 10-year-old kid that finished Pokémon Sword under like a month. And if this tutorial wasn't like that useful, or like it was too short, I'm very sorry. You could just like tell me in the comments to like make a part 2. I'm alright with that. And I hope you enjoyed this like really boring video, and I guess I'll just see you in the next video when I'm gonna talk about Genshin and a bunch of stuff. Bye.